Patch 13.7 notes and review. Going to be just a quick one here. Long story short, I think this is going to be an interesting one to say the least. There's a lot of buffs because I think honestly they felt that they needed to change up the meta a little bit, make some other things powerful. There was been a couple things with 13B or 13.6B that we saw coming. Hacker getting nerfed, Twisted Fate nerfed, Warwick. Timo, thank you for the 5 gifted, ruining this video. Built Different nerf, Built Different 3 was really strong. March of Progress was really strong. Riftwalker, Star Guardian, some augments, etc. So we'll kind of see a lot of things buffed here. And so I'm going to be very interested to see how this all goes. Gadgeteen getting a bonus of 1 at 5. So not really a crazy buff, but still good. Hacker Breakpoint no longer has 2, it's 3 or higher. 3 or higher. I think that's a good change. Hacker was annoying. Omnivamp bug fix for Hacker. Infiniteam is now stronger. I'm scared. Infiniteam was already pretty strong, especially if you had Infiniteam like 5 really early. And so now you get Infiniteam 3 even being stronger. So I'm a little nervous. About that. Laser Core, all units get drones at 4 Laser Core. But Laser Core got a pretty hefty nerf at 4. So I think we'll see probably a little bit more laser value again. So we'll kind of see. Hacker M, Zach, and Training W's no longer get drones. That's probably good. Ultimate Ezreal bonus duplicates get 2 versus 1. I think that makes Parallel a lot stronger. Quickdraw is now OP, changed my mind. Renegade doesn't really feel that much better at 7, in my opinion. A little bit better because of the slightly better death bonus, etc., but not too crazy. Spellslinger getting a slight nerf at 4, but a buff at, or actually nerf across the board. So I mean, probably good. Spellslinger felt really good right now. Sure shots are also got another buff. AD felt like ass, so probably smart for them to give it a little bit of a buff. Gangplank is now going to be a lot stronger. I mean, just look at the damage numbers. I think Flaming Ricochet is going to be extremely strong. Lucian getting a nerf kind of makes sense, especially considering the fact that Lucian carry was a thing prior to this patch, and now quick draws are even better. Lux is getting a pretty sizable buff. Lux carry just isn't really it right now. With the Spellslinger changes, I think we'll see that kind of go differently. No 2 cost changes, 3 cost. Kai'Sa getting nerfed in terms of 80 HP, but Kai'Sa now is going to get a lot of damage increase with Star Charge, which is the ability. Gnar getting a buff. Morgana getting a sizable buff, which I think is good. Morgana felt pretty bad in almost every way, shape, and form. Vex is now getting a slight surge damage increase, but you're going to do reduced damage in general with the 3rd cast. So a little bit better single target, a little bit worse multi-target, which is probably good. Bel'Veth getting sizable increases, which is good because Bel'Veth was straight doo-doo. Garen getting some sizable buffs here in the mana department and a little bit of HP. Thank you, Insight, for the T1. Appreciate it. So Garen getting actually quite a big value increase. So I think Mech Garen should be usable, and we'll check tactics.tools here after this video and kind of determine all that. Misfortune getting a probably much needed nerf. Just straight up because, again, we're getting a quick draw buff. Chimera Flare is now uninterruptible. I think this is probably a good change because straight up, Samira being such a cast-based kill threat makes it so that when she got interrupted, she just kind of didn't do anything. Then in fights, she was just worthless. And now this kind of makes her a little bit stronger, which is good. Twisted Fate, sizable nerfs, which are needed. And then Hack and Slash with Warwick now is casting every 2 attacks rather than every attack. Probably a needed nerf. But I felt like Warwick wasn't too strong to begin with this patch. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. I think that might be too much of a nerf. Just because straight up Warwick and admin kind of felt poopy since the B patch, but that might have been just because Twisted Fate was so strong and Oxforce was so strong. And you'll notice throughout all of this, Oxforce didn't get changed. So there has been something that Mort tweeted that the team is planning on making some changes for 13.8. But we'll kind of see how broken it really is. I still think just in general, it's just too OP. Fiddle's getting a sizable increase of value. Ultimate Ezreal is having a bug fix where his spell is wider than intended. Urgot mana buff. Probably needed. Urgot's pretty bad, to be honest. So Urgot's pretty bad. Hero augments. Righteous Rain's getting a bonus attack speed increase. Hyperbolic is going to be slightly better now. Technically speaking, every 3 casts you get at 2 XP versus every 2 casts you get 1. So it's an EXP increase, but you're less likely to get the EXP because the cast count is higher. Silas Kingslayer nerf. Annie Pyromania tool tipping improved. Stun duration is slightly higher. I'm just trying to see. Cleansing Safeguard nerf. Needed. Cleansing Safeguard is literally annoying. Stupid. Dumb. Trash. Okay. Winds of the Wanderer now strikes the entire board. And now Jack's Relentless Assault getting a buff. I'm just trying to see here. Kaisa multi-shot is every 2 attacks, every 2 projectiles now instead. Anonymous Amplification reworked into Time Knife, gain of Shen. His spell costs 10 less mana, and after casting a spell, his next 3 attacks deal bonus true damage equal to 250% of his armor. Okay. Okay, this would be nice. Some Matrox differences. Warwick, well-fed, is getting a nerf. Probably makes sense. Ace Crest is not only given at 4-2. Ace Crest grants 2 gold and a Draven. Instead of the 2 gold, Ace Crown is now replaced with Ace in the Hole. Ace in the Hole, only given at 4-2. Only given at 4-2, but you get a Draven, a Misfortune, and a Samira plus the emblem. So you get automatic 4, which is, I think, really good. Build Different 3 getting a sizable nerf, but I really don't think it will make that big of a difference. Build Different 3 is still really strong just because there's some units now, such as Pike, that do really well with the HP and attack speed increase. Laser is back, boys. Late Gate Specialist, higher gold count. March Progress, initial XP is slightly lower. Still the same after that. And then after that, just kind of some minor things, small changes here and there. I think this will be interesting, but in my opinion, Oxforce is the issue, and there's no Oxforce changes. So we'll kind of see here. I think it's good that we're adding some variety, but Ox DD is still OP. I know they did say that they'll be changing some things up for 13.8, but Oxforce in general is just just bad. So, yeah, that's kind of it. Like, subscribe if you like this content. Feel free to check out the stream. I'm going to be doing some more content related to this patch, probably in terms of a video or two, but we'll see. So, thanks as always. See you later. Peace.